Everybody's on their feet, and they all got their money's worth tonight.
So I have got here to Alvord Hot Springs, and it is a very cold and clear night. It's about 6 or 7 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's about minus 14 outside. It's a high desert, so we're about 1,200 meters or 4,000 feet elevation. It's the middle of winter, so it's just dead cold out there, and I'm very glad to be in one of these Conex containers, these ex-military transport, basically housing units. And I've got a heater going in here, but it's still cold even inside, so I'm gonna bundle up under my down sleeping bag with snuggle up to my dog Nina, and the plan is to soak in the hot springs tomorrow morning. Hopefully the water is just piping hot, but I'm very glad to be bunkered down in here out of the elements tonight, because it is just frigid out there. It's so nice to wake up and jump in this hot water. As you watch the sun rise in the sky, the sun's warmth is so appreciated. Last night was just frigid. Even inside the protection of one of those little bunker containers, it must have been, I'm gonna say, in the high teens, minus high teens Celsius, probably getting close to 0 Fahrenheit. And now I get to soak up the sunshine, which is feeling super good. Because it's the middle of winter, no one else is out here, so I get the whole hot spring to myself. What a beautiful place to wake up and soak. It's just fantastic. Not a cloud in the sky. Everything is a shade of light blue, and then contrasted with all this bright, sparkling white. I can see for miles across this desert while I'm sitting in hot water. It's perfect. So the pipe's coming from the source. You just pull open the lever here, and then you're now introducing all the piping hot spring water to heat up the pool. And it's a bypass for if the pool gets too hot, you just send the hot spring water on by. This is nice. And this pool has the walls around it in case it's really windy, as it does get windy sometimes here, and it would just be very unpleasant to be sitting out there just getting whipped by the wind. So a protected pool. But I'm gonna go to the other one because it's in the sunlight, and I really like the sunlight. So last night I stayed in a Conex container, which is what Alvord Hot Springs has for little cabins in their campground you can rent. And they were designed for military use to deploy rapidly and quickly, and you could send many of these by rail, by air, even packed into transport planes, and by land, and even shipped across the ocean in boats. And so they would be used as offices or communications rooms. And the ones here at Alvord were used in the Gulf War, as well as the Vietnam and the Korean Wars. That's a little interesting tidbit about Alvord Hot Springs. So a couple of interesting facts about the Alvord Dry Lake is just the scale of it. It's 19 by 11 kilometers in its dimensions, with a total area of 220 square kilometers, and that's approximately 84 square miles. So it's just huge. The size and the flatness of the dry lake has made it the location of several land speed records and attempts at land speed records. In 2019, Jessie Coombs set the female land speed record at 522.783 miles per hour. That is a ridiculous speed of over 841 kilometers an hour on this dry lake on a four-wheeled vehicle. That's like that's getting up close to the speed of sound. 841.338 kilometers per hour. Tragically, Jessie Coombs died in the process of setting that record when her vehicle hit something, a wheel hit something on the lake bed, and she crashed at that speed, which is just tragic, and she died in the process. The Guinness Book of World Records has confirmed her speed because it was 2 average speed attempts. Jessie's 2 speed attempts averaged out at 522.783, although she reached, I think on her second attempt, she reached the top speed of 548 miles per hour. So she passed away August 27th, 2019. Jessie Coombs was born July 27, 1980. Again, fastest female on planet Earth. She broke the previous speed record set in December 6, 1976 was the previous female land speed record, set 512 miles per hour by Kitty O'Neill. Jessie Coombs was a big fan of Kitty O'Neill's, met her, and got her blessing to attempt to break the record, and those two women were friends. And to achieve those speeds, that vehicle was a jet-powered land vehicle, just reaching crazy speeds across this flat desert. Kind of looks like a spacecraft. Some interesting history went down here. She seems like a pretty badass woman. I don't think I'd get in a vehicle that's going that fast, just because I don't want to die. That's just so fast. What a beautiful place. What a beautiful desert. It's cold, but very sunny.